Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is January 21st, 2023. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage an earth-changing event, a watershed moment, or a apocalyptic event during the live broadcast of the Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills NFL playoff game in Buffalo, New York on the night of January 21st, 2024. So if you'll recall, back on January 2nd of 2023, the CIA staged this collapse of Damar Hamlin. He's a safety for the Buffalo Bills, and he is the number 3. And so it appears that the CIA is planning to stage a World War III event during the live broadcast of this particular game on January 21st, 2024. And in so doing, or in planning to do so, the CIA has created this fake relationship between the Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce and one Taylor Swift, which is designed to draw a global audience to this particular game for this impending earth-changing watershed moment event designed to trigger World War III. So exactly what is planned for this particular date in time is obviously not known, but I have published reports in respect to the following events, which I believe are planned. That being said, the CIA may stage another event on this particular date during the live broadcast of the game in question, specifically to spawn a second biological pandemic or trigger World War III. It's imperative to note that the impending attack on the night of January 21st, 2024, or the morning of January 2nd, 2024, will most likely be chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear in nature. So firstly, it appears that the CIA is planning to stage a Russian Special Forces Spetsnaz Wagner group-based attack, possibly targeting Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, or Ukraine, possibly their parliament buildings, or embassies or consulates in those particular countries. A Chinese attacker invasion targeting Guam, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, South Korea, Japan, Australia, or New Zealand, possibly also targeting U.S. military bases in the Pacific. An Iranian white phosphorus attack or chemical or nuclear targeting U.S. military personnel in the Middle East theater of war, such as Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, etc. There's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will stage a Pakistan or Pakistani-backed Islamic terror attack targeting India, possibly during the Ram Mandir temple ceremony, which will be attended by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There is a possibility that the CIA will stage a Ukraine-based cyber attack targeting Russia, possibly targeting the electrical grid, power grid, or nuclear reactor grid. And then we have what's called Steadfast Defender 2024, which is a NATO World War III operation for a hypothetical Russian aggression attack in Europe. And so all 31 nations of NATO will be participating in this drill from from January 31st until May 31st. That being said, I believe that the drill, which was announced a couple days ago, is in preparation for a false flag Russian attack that will happen prior to the date of January 31st. So most likely on the date of January 22nd, European time. That being said, the date of January 22nd marks 107 days since the CIA staged the Iran-backed Hamas attack on Israel and southern Lebanon. And if you'll recall, this war, the Israeli-Hamas war, started on October 7th. So that's 107. October is the 10th month, 7th day of the 10th month. That's 107. And tomorrow, January 22nd, marks 107 days since the war commenced. So it appears that the CIA is plotting an Iran-backed Hamas attack, either targeting Israel, the United States, or Europe. That being said, it appears that the CIA is planning a Hamas-backed attack targeting the Playboy Mansion in Los Angeles, California, which is now abandoned, I believe, and so they apparently plan on staging some sort of prolonged siege or hostage crisis, which will end up triggering World War III. That being said, we have the Israel-Hamas war, like I previously mentioned, so some sort of an attack or a terror event surrounding this war is imminent. We also have the Syrian civil war, so some sort of attack, bombing, invasion, or terror event surrounding that war is expected, as well as the Yemeni civil war, so an attack, bombing, invasion, or terror event surrounding that war is expected, as well as the Russo-Ukrainian war, so an attack, bombing, terror event, or invasion targeting Ukraine, Crimea, or Russia is also expected. So just to recap, night of January 21st in the United States and morning of January 22nd, 2024 in Europe and the Middle East, some sort of major apocalyptic, earth-changing watershed moment is expected during the live broadcast of the Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills game in Buffalo, New York, specifically designed to trigger World War III. Like I said, I published hundreds of reports in respect to the potential targets, but what's most important to state on the record is that the CIA is planning some sort of major event. So, like I said, it could be chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear in nature. There's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will stage some sort of earth-changing events, such as an alien invasion, such as a asteroid or comet strike, such as a massive earthquake or tsunami attack. But some sort of major event is planned, and it appears that it will happen during the live broadcast of the NFL game, which starts at, I believe, 3:30 Pacific Eastern time. 6:30 Eastern time. So anyways, as I always do in these videos, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local state and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets should these events come to fruition. So I am praying for a peaceful evening. Peace.